a note to anyone watching. Note down the products that you like as I go along, because I'm not writing it in the description. Sorry. I have no energy. Maybe I should meditate. 2 seconds. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be giving you guys an updated makeup routine. I haven't done one in a very, very long time. So I've been using some new products that I weren't using the last time I did one. So I will be showing you guys those. And yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So I've primed my face already, and primed as in skincare. So I'm just gonna go today. I'm not doing eyeshadow. I can't be bothered. I'm tired, as you can tell. So eyeshadow's not happening. Also, I did like a little quick get ready with me on TikTok, and I was using like my cocoa sponge, and someone was like, "You need a new cocoa sponge because it's really dirty." I mean, I don't think it's that dirty. Like, it's new. I've had it for about 2 weeks, but I don't know how often you're supposed to use them. That's just the colour of my foundation. Anyone here washes their cocoa, or not specifically cocoa, but washes their sponge every day is a big fat liar. Liar. Okay, so I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation in shade 7 Neutral. Been using this one for a while now. My makeup artist actually used it on me. One of my makeup artists used it on me. I feel like sort of when I first sort of come out of Love Island, I was introduced to this foundation. I'd never actually worn like Charlotte Tilbury before. I love it. To be fair, what have I actually got of Charlotte Tilbury? I've got the other flat foundation, that Flawless Filter, and I've also got that you know, that primer thing. It's like a coloured, looks like foundation, but I think it's just like a primer. I've got that. And my lip combo is actually part of it, Charlotte Tilbury as well. So I'm converted, guys. Skin's not the best it's ever been. I did actually film a get ready with me, like makeup. I've got like 2 really big ones here. I filmed a get ready with me, but my skin was so bad that I just actually didn't want to put it out there, which was really sad, and actually stopped me from uploading a video because I was embarrassed, or not really embarrassed, but I just didn't want people to see it. And that's not good, because you know, I'm not the only person in the world who gets spots. So this one's for those out there who potentially have acne, and I'm showing you that it's completely normal. So for contour, I've really been loving using the Maybelline, it's a concealer, but it's obviously a dark coloured concealer, and I use the colour Tan. I think it's rubbed off. Yeah, Tan. And so I've started using this, which I'm going to use today because I really am loving it. But I have also been using the Huda. I got taken the piss out the other day about the way I say Huda. Is it Huda?
I say Huda.
Huda Beauty. Their contour bronzing cream. I use that in Fair. And I also love the Pink Honey in Cookie Butter. Their bronzing face frosting, it's called. So I sort of switch between those three. Those 3 are my favourite contours ever. I'm going to show you how I use this one just because I'm really loving it at the moment. So you twist it, pop it in the places that you would contour. And then I get this one looks quite dirty. Yeah, sorry, as I was saying, these are cocoa sponges. They're really good, like really squidgy. And I bought like a little 4-pack of like 4 of them. Oh, I have others actually that are clean, so I probably should have used those. But anyway, so I go sort of above the cheekbone. Don't go down like here, because then that creates a shadow. Apparently, like I was watching a video, and like you go on your cheekbone like, and above. Around the forehead. Cover that bad boy, because she's got a big one. I think that's what I love about it. It just blends super nice because it's concealer, and obviously concealer's like got that consistency to blend quite well. Like I think it's a good little trick. If you have like your favourite concealer, you could probably actually like just get it in a dark colour and use that for your contour. I use the Hourglass concealer, so maybe I'll try and buy like a dark colour of that. See how that turns out. And then we're going to go in with concealer. I don't really know why I do bronzer first, but I feel like it's because if I put the concealer on and then contour, it kind of goes into the concealer, and I quite like a big bright under eye. And I find myself going back in with the concealer. So this just means I've only really got to do it once. So I just put it underneath the eyes and on top of my lip. So in this shade, so it's the Hourglass Vanish Concealer in shade Cotton. I haven't actually seen like anyone use this before, but I know that Hourglass is like, I don't really watch many makeup videos anymore, but like even on TikTok I don't really see anyone using it. I loved the Hourglass like stick foundation for ages, and then I'd got their like Vanish powder, that's one, yeah. And then I just said to her, oh, like, do you have concealer? She's like, yeah. And I was like, it's a good one. She's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it, and I literally converted. But what I normally do is I put the concealer on and then I leave it to dry for a little bit. Because I feel like it sort of thickens the consistency, and it doesn't like, you know, if you put your blend over it, it doesn't like get rid of a lot of the product, or that product is just sort of settling in and just sticks there. I'm going to Miami, by the way, guys, tomorrow, me and Chloe. So when you see this, you actually would have seen what we've done, where we went, but we're going for the Magic Mike premiere, and hopefully Channing Tatum is going to fall in love with us. So I hope we actually see him. I'm actually going to be like, I think that'll probably be the most famous person that I would have seen, and like been like so like gassed about. Like Channing Tatum has been my crush, like growing up as a little girl, honestly, like my whole life. He was in She's the Man, wasn't he? He was in She's the Man, he was in Step Up. So that's what we're doing. We're going tomorrow. It's a 10-hour flight. And then the premiere is the next day. It doesn't start until like 5:30, I think, that we've got to get on the carpet. So then we've got sort of the morning to go and explore Miami a little bit. And then after the premiere, so then we'll start getting ready, obviously. I think Jeff is coming around today, my stylist, to help me find, well, show me some nice dresses. I did buy one from Selfridges, just in case, as a backup as well. And just for an outfit really for Miami to wear. Afterwards, we've been invited to the VIP boat party. Like, if Channing Tatum's going to be on that as well, what the hell is it for me?
Yes. Wow, love that colour. Vibes.
Wow. So, boat party afterwards. Hopefully Channing's on that as well. Probably be really hungover. I was supposed to be coming home the next day, but I think me and Chloe are going to extend, like, because obviously very, very grateful, very, very lucky. The Warner Brothers are paying for us to be there, flights and accommodation, but we're going to ring up and like pay to get the flights extended, and then pay for our own hotel and our accommodation. So we can stay out there for a little bit longer. I'm supposed to be coming home on Friday, but I think, you know, it's the weekend, so why don't we just come home on Sunday? So guys, I just put on the M&M Mitchell blush in Posy Roses, my favourite colour. And then I have like a different beauty blender for each thing that I do, just because I don't like to mix all the colours, and also it'll get really dirty. Like, there'll be a mixture of loads of different products in there, so I have a different beauty blender for every single step. I think this one's just like a Real Techniques one, but actually I think this is a real beauty blender. I've got it in Sephora, in the prior. So I just sort of put that on the apples of my cheek, and I also put it on like the middle of my nose. And I don't really know where I got that one from, but I've been doing it for ages and I quite like it. I feel like that's not enough, so I'm just going to put in a little bit more. Oh, those two spots are actually humongous. It's because I went out all weekend. Alcohol really makes a difference in my skin. Like, it really affects it. Okay, I'm not going to stop living my life just because I have spots. Then I sort of go back in with my concealer, just like make sure that's like fully blended into that blush, so it's no like harsh lines or anything. So I like to set my under eye, just because if I leave that for too long it does crease quite quickly. I've got quite oily skin, so I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder in translucent, I suppose. Yes, I have another beauty blender for that too. This is an M&M Mitchell beauty blender. I've got every beauty blender under the sun. Push that right in, make sure that stays there. And then I sort of just dab it in any places that gets quite oily. It's like my chin and the middle of my forehead. Then we go in with bronzer. Don't you hate it, guys, like when like you're doing your makeup on a Monday and then, you know, you sat down, you're in your spot, you don't want to move because it's early in the morning and you've realised you've put half of your makeup in a bag from the weekend where you went out, and now you've got to find that bag and go and get it. Sounds so lazy, but there's nothing more frustrating. I try to remember that all my makeup is in my bag before I start my makeup, so I can just sit there for the next 45 minutes doing it. I've actually started using a new bronzer. I always used to use the MAC Give Me Sun like bronzing powder, and I don't know, I've used it for years, and I used to use Benefit Hoola, but I went off that. So now I'm using the NARS bronzer in Casino. I don't know really like kind of what makes a good bronzer. Like, I don't get it. Like, I feel like all bronzers are the same. Do you know my belly?
Is that your belly?
It's my fucking belly.
You hungry, Baba?
Probably. Do you know what I mean though? Like, maybe it's just the pigmentation, like which bronzers are most pigmented. And the colour, I suppose. I don't know what I'm actually even talking about, to be honest with you. But yeah, so I use a bronzer brush, obviously. But I'm using this one by Revolution. Well, this one's a sculpting powder brush. I like it because it's sort of like on a bit of a curve. I feel like it's good for sort of contouring. And I just pop that where I put the exactly where I put the bronzing cream, to be honest. I don't know why I do both, but I just feel like it just sets it all in place, and that like the powder on top. I don't think I've blended that out. Next step, one of my favourite steps ever, grab a blusher brush. This one is Real Techniques, just says blush brush, and the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow blusher in pink. Honestly, don't be like frightened by the colour of this, because obviously it is like super pink. But I said it on my TikTok, and my makeup artist actually said that the formula to this blusher is really clever because it like adapts to your skin tone. Like, how this looks on me won't be how it looks on another like colour skin. And I believe all skin tones can use it as well. So yeah, like obviously that's not come out like that, but it's really pretty. The more blush the better, I think, at the beginning, because for some reason blush just never really seems to last actually that long. That is actually it for face. I don't wear highlighter anymore. I've really gone off highlighter. So the thing that annoys me, right, is that there's two different types of makeup looks. Glowy and matte, yeah? I get comments all the time saying I'm wearing too much makeup. They think I'm wearing too much makeup. But it's just because the matte look is quite a full-on, it's like a very, you know, a very obvious makeup look. Oh, I've just got contour all in my now. Looks like poo. However, the glowy look are using literally probably the same amount of product. They still use foundation, contour, cream blush. Like, it's all just wet stuff rather than the powders. But I'm pretty sure you'd have to still like powder underneath your eyes, because otherwise you'll get the wrinkles, like you'll get marks. So they still powder that. I just have one more stage of setting spray, and then final powder bake. But for some reason I wear too much makeup. Sorry, I'm on a rant now, but it really annoys me.
She's taking us swimming on the first date.
Take me swimming on the first date. You know what? I literally don't care. I went on a TV show for 7 weeks where whoever watched it see me with no makeup. I don't wear it because I don't want people to see what I look like without makeup. I don't give a fuck. I wear makeup for me because I like it. Alright? And that's what you should wear makeup for. Continuous Setting Mist by Morphe. And then final stage of the makeup routine is Huda Beauty Huda Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. Just no need for it to be that long. In Pound Cake. And then I get my Trigwell Cosmetics Powder Puff. Guys, these are the best powder puffs ever. Like, I literally could not recommend them enough. Dip that in there. And then I kind of put it in the places that I want them to be super matte, because I get quite oily and I don't want it to be oily. The reason why I do the setting spray, I don't know why I actually do that, but I saw it somewhere. Like, I must have been watching a YouTuber that I like to watch, and that was like their trick. It might have been, you know, Michaela on TikTok. She's so good at makeup. Pretty sure I got that from her, like ages ago, not recently. So I put that in there because that bit was looking a bit shiny. And then I like to really sort of enhance the contour. So I put it underneath there. So I'm nice and matte. We all like what we like, we've all got our preferences. My belly's not stopped rumbling. I actually forgot to put on bottom lash. So I use the MMM Mitchell All Smudge No Budge. I don't know whether it's eyeliner or if it's a lip liner. He has them like liners and they're just like kind of for everything. So I put that in my waterline. Face, eyes done. We then finish off with lips. I'm going to do a different lip combo today that I've been loving recently. So I use the No Filter lip liner in, I don't know what that is. It's nude. It's definitely nude. It's sold on Barry M. No Filter. Just type nude. A lip liner, and then I'm just going to put a lip gloss over. I'm not even going to put a lipstick. Dior Lip Maximizer Hyaluronic Lip Plumper in shade 001. All done. Done and dusted. Ready for my day of content. That is what I'm up to today. Hope you guys, when you see this, it's obviously going to be a Sunday. I hope you guys have enjoyed your weekend. And the next vlog that's coming is actually our Miami vlog. Oh no, sorry. No, when you see this, the next one will be another Fashion Diaries episode. I go to Relight HQ. Then the one after that will be Miami. So, yes. Hope you enjoyed. Hang on, let me pull my hair forward. Hope you enjoyed this, and I have said everything that I've used in every shade. I'm not going to be writing it in the thing because I never remember. Love you guys. Bye.